ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त नामिने ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त नामिने जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री गौरभक्त वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री गौरभक्त वृंदा. Please everybody tell loudly please. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all my gratitudes and also make many praises to Srila Prabhupada for having given all of us a golden opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Please tell loudly again. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna. As usual, please repeat the verse with me 3 times. Santvayam Asha Munibihi Hatabandhu Sucharapitan Bhuteshu Kalasya Gatim Darsayan Na Praktikriyam Santavayam Asha Munibihi Hata Bandhun Suchaparitan Bhuteshu Kalasya Gatim Darsayan Na Pratikriyam Santvayam Asha Munibihi Hata Bandhun Sucharpitan Bhuteshu Kalasya Gatim Darsayan Na Pratikriyam Santavayamasa Munibihi Hatabandhun Suchaparitan Bhuteshu Kalasya Gatim Darsayana Pragatiyam. The word to word meaning of this verse is Santavayam Asha means pacified. Munibihi along with the munis present there. Hatabandhun those who lost their friends and relatives. Sucharipitan all shocked and affected. Bhuteshu unto the living beings. Kalasya of the supreme law of the Almighty. Gatim reaction. Darsayan demonstrated. Na no. Pratikriyam remedial measures. This is the, completely after the Kurukshetra war. 18th day is over. Even on 19th day, this Ashwatthama was killed but not killed. Killed but not killed means what is that meaning? See, he is Chiranjeevi because having a gem in his forehead. But because he has killed the Upapandavas when they were sleeping, he became a Chandala. He is a Nija. By birth he is a Brahmana. But by the action he became a Chandala. So otherwise Arjuna made a vow to Draupadi that whoever killed, Ashwatthama has killed the Upapandavas, I shall cut off his heads and place it before you. Otherwise I shall tie him with the rope and bring it before you for your instruction. Like that. So when Arjuna brought the Ashwatthama before him, even Arjuna never wanted to kill him because he was a Acharya's putra, Brahmin. So even Draupadi did not like. But all the Pandavas, Krishna also were of the view that he should not be killed because he is also the protector of his mother. A woman, any woman will have 3 protectors throughout their life. One is until the age of marriage, they are protected by they are protected by father. And after marriage, a woman is protected by a husband. And after the death of husband, for a reason, husband dies when the wife is alive, the wife should be protected by son. Like that, three people will be protecting a woman. But in the present day, it's not happening that, because it's a Kali Yuga, we are all following a different, our own tradition, which is not. So like that happens. So for that reason, Draupadi, Arjuna, all Pandavas excepting Bhima and Krishna, they wanted not to be killed. But Bhima was very much angry, wanted him to be killed. And also Arjuna, because he has made the vow to kill, he has to kill. Otherwise it becomes untruthful. It becomes dishonest. He should kill. So Krishna says, Arjuna, you do whatever you want. He leaves it to will. Because Krishna knows how intelligent Arjuna is. So at that time, Arjuna, what he does is, he takes out the arrow. He knows there is a gem by birth in the forehead of Arjuna. Just he will take out the gem from the Ashwatthama. And also cut his hair. Like that, he is killed. Virtually he is killed. But otherwise he is living. Also he is living. So like that, being killed and not killed, also both of them has happened. But of course, after that, Krishna has cursed him, Ashwatthama, to become and lie over there only with full of hunger and thirst, and nobody will come into his help for 3000 years. That means about 2000 years ago, because the Mahabharata has taken place only 5300 years ago, till 2000 years ago, this fellow Ashwatthama was there as devil in Kurukshetra, where the war has taken place. So, citing the stringent laws of Almighty and their reactions upon the living beings, Lord Sri Krishna and the Munis began to pacify those who were shocked and affected. After all these things, including Krishna, Pandavas, all the widows of the people who have died, of all the both the sides, Kaurava and Pandava side, everybody, they came to the banks of Ganges and they offered Jalatarpana that need to be done. Not only at that time, even now also, when somebody dies, we are supposed to attend the cremation and also do the Jalatarpana. Hare Krishna, the curtains will be open, you can sit and have darshan and continue the class for some more time. So like that, everybody were offering Tarpana to their whoever died, not only to their own relatives, for everybody, whoever is there, remembering them, they need to give Jalatarpana. The stringent laws of nature under the order of Supreme Lord, pursuant of Godhead, cannot be altered by any living being. We are making in the Parliament, we are making many amendments, not one or two. Since last 70 years, so many amendments have been made. And now also, we are trying to correct them by doing some amendments. Maybe some are wrong, that is different. But they are going to amend. But whereas here, whatever rules have been framed by Krishna, we can never change. Whatever he says, we have to follow. Everybody, please sit down, please. Please sit and continue the class. Whoever is having school time, I think they can leave. Otherwise, who are having time, please sit down and continue the class for some more time. So, we cannot change any of the rules framed by the Krishna. We are supposed to follow them in our life. Why today Mahabharata has taken place 5300 years ago? That means Bhagavatam and Mahabharata are 5000 years old. And Ramana is about 10 lakhs years old, more than 10 lakhs years old. Why we need to hear them? We need to hear them properly to a correct person and understand it, remember it, to follow them in our life. There are so many things. Dharma means it's not just being truthful or ahimsa. Many rules are there, we need to follow them. So for that reason, we have to follow all these scriptures. And none of them can be changed. The living entities are eternally under the subjugation of the Almighty Lord. We are all under the control of the Lord. We think we are independent. We are never independent. Neither we are independent from the God nor from the government. We are bounded by their rules and regulations. The Lord makes all the laws and orders, and these laws and orders are generally called dharma. What I told you earlier, dharma, same thing here they are telling the Bhagavatam also. That is the only dharma or the religion. Religion means it is not Hindu or Christianity, Buddhism. These are all names given by the human beings, not by the God. God has not given this. Whatever dharma, that is rules are there, that we need to follow the entire world, and that's the reason the entire world, they are known as Sanatana Dharma. Today they are being differentiated by different names, that is different. But otherwise, Sanatana Dharma is the religion for everybody, all over the world. All over everybody, they need to follow the Sanatana Dharma because God is one for everybody. God is not different for different people. That's all wrong. So, the bona fide reason is they abide by the orders of the Lord. The Lord's orders are clearly declared in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna Paramatma has given lot of instructions in Bhagavad Gita, making Arjuna as Nimitta. Arjuna was only made Nimitta. He was given lot of instructions how to lead our life in order to achieve the salvation, the moksha. We have to get out of this life cycle which we are continuing with so many lakhs of years earlier. This is not the first life what we are having. This is one of the lakhs of lives we are having, and we should get out of this life cycle. To get out of the life cycle, we need to follow the dharma and surrender to God fully and do all your activities. You can't shun your responsibilities. You have to complete all your responsibilities in the human being and remember God. Whatever services you are doing, it is for the purpose of only the Lord. Everyone should follow Him only or His orders, and that will make all happy, both materially and spiritually. Once you leave the desires to the Krishna, leave the desire to Krishna, He will bless us in this world whatever we need at an appropriate time. If you want something today, it's not like that He should grant it today. He can give any time. He knows what is the appropriate time, how we can use it or misuse it, He knows. So He will give us for us only for using it properly, not for misusing. Because of our unintelligence, we are misusing it. That is wrong. So He will give us in this material world also whatever we desire, as well as in the end, if you remember Him, you also get moksha. Spiritually also will be benefited. Even otherwise, we don't get moksha. By doing good things, at least you go to Uttama Lokas and be happy in the other planets. As long as we are in the material world, our duty is to follow the orders of the Lord. He is repeatedly telling, Krishna is repeatedly telling that we need to follow only dharma. And if by the grace of the Lord we are liberated from the clutches of the material world, then our liberated stage also we can render transcendental loving service unto the Lord. It's not that just coming to temple, doing some service over here is only devotional services. Even after attaining moksha, after attaining, what is that we are going to do? We are not going to, our Atma will not never merge with Paramatma's Atma. Paramatma is different, we are different. There also after attaining moksha, because this universe is not one universe, it is Akhila Kota Brahmanda, many crores of Brahmandas are there, and in every Brahmanda there are many planets are there. So God will be requiring our services in some planet to help Him in monitoring all the universes. So like that we will be doing at His service, we will be doing His service. But otherwise we won't get again any birth of an animal, bird or tree or a human being. We will not get those births. That means we will be released from the clutches of this material world. In our material world we can see neither ourselves or the Lord for want of spiritual vision. We can't see anyone. We can't see ourselves also. See, you are able to see me. I am able to see you. But can you see yourself? What is seeing yourself? Hare Krishna, Mataji. please sit down or stand at the back. Others who are seeing, they can't see. So what happens is, you can't yourself see yourself, or I am seeing you, you are seeing me. But we can't see ourselves. Ourselves is what? Our Atma. Our Atma is different, body is different. Like this body is different, clothes are different. Like Atma is different, body is different. We can't see the Atma. So to see our Atma and Paramatma within ourselves, we need to have a divine vision, not this nature-given vision. Nature-given vision, you cannot see beyond. For me, if I remove the specs, I can't see your face. How can we see our Atma or anything? So this nature-given vision is very weak. We need a powerful eyes, that is a divine vision. Therefore, human life is specifically meant for the qualifying ourselves in the spiritual liberty. Spiritual liberty, that means we should get out of this lifespan, life cycle. Unfortunately, under the influence of illusory energy, we accept this spot life of only a few years as our permanent existence. Everybody thinks that we are permanent in this world, but nobody is permanent. One who has taken birth, whether it is a human being or some ant or anything, any living creature, once taken birth, we need to die. We need to die. For that reason, in our entire life, we should not fear for anything. Even for death also we should not fear. That is inevitable. You can't stop it. You can't even postpone it by a second. As long as your lifespan is there, only to that extent you can live. After that, even for a fraction of life, you cannot extend it. So for that reason, never fear for death also. And our life is only meant to understand Dharma, follow Dharma, and also by surrendering all our services for the purpose of Krishna Paramatma and for the benefit of all other living beings, we need to follow this. By cultivating spiritual knowledge, we can realize that we have nothing to do with this material paraphernalia. Whatever it is there, we have nothing to do. See, for doing worship, we are using so many things. We have good, neat and clean plate. We have the tumblers, that is Panchapatra. We have Chamara, we have Agarbatti, all these are all only for doing normal rituals. But otherwise, if you really surrender to God, nothing in this material world is required like that. All these are paraphernalia. These are all paraphernalia for doing the worship. Like that, whatever vehicle we are having, or whatever plates, vessels we are having to consume our food, all these are paraphernalia for different reasons. So all these are temporary. But we think, oh, if I have buy a gold, it's a permanent thing. We think even that is not permanent. Why that is not permanent? We ourselves are not permanent. When we ourselves are permanent, they are not at all. Somebody else will take away. Somebody else will take away. So for that purpose, we should not long for this material attachment at all. We should be free from material attachment. This clearance of misgivings of material existence at once take place by the association of the Lord's devotees. How you can develop this one? Even earlier, 25 years before, even I was in some big business, I am doing so many things. But since last 25 years, I am in the service of the God. I am in service of God. After some realization has come, that too God has given, unfortunately, God has given me that opportunity. Like that, if you participate in such satsangs of Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, Ramayana, wherever it is taking place, you will understand. You can read yourself. If you know the English language or Telugu, Hindi, the scripts are available in many languages, it's available. You can read. But when you read, what happens? You will not understand the complete thing, and also the correct meaning you will not understand. Because out of experience, by our repeated hearing from our elders means not just parents, our gurus, acharyas who are there, we have heard from them. We have heard from them, and also we are repeatedly reading, we understand it. What you do, newspapers, you read once, you just throw it away, you never touch it again. Daily, that is it is known as daily newspaper. It's not called as a just newspaper, it is called a daily newspaper, just you read and put it aside. You will never touch it again. You use it for some packing, washing, cleaning, nothing. Like that will happen. But whereas Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, Ramayana, all the scriptures, whatever you read, first time, oh, you feel very happy. Next time you think, oh, I already, but when you start reading, again you get enthusiasm in reading it, you will understand more, better way. Like repeated reading gives you a lot of understanding, and whatever happens in our karma, that is daily life, you can relate it with those things. You can relate it with those. See, Mahabharata, in that one, Duryodhana group were all evil people, bad people, and Pandavas were very good people following Dharma. There are only one Arjuna, one Yudhishthira, one Duryodhana, one Dushasana, like that. Everybody were individuals. But today, if you compare that one, we have lot of Duryodhanas are there, lot of Shakunis are there, lot of this, because lot of evil people are there. Lot of evil. Similarly, we also have good people. Many good people are there. Only thing is, we do not know who is good, who is bad. So like that, you can connect our present life with that one. Not only you forget about this other people, within yourself, Pandavas are there, Kauravas are there. You know how? Draupadi is, Atma is Draupadi. Our 5 sensory organs are Pandavas. And our intelligence, if you are using it in a correct way, it is a Krishna Paramatma, you can think. He is instructing good, your advice is following him. Otherwise, same intelligence, if you use in a wrong, misuse it, it is a Shakuni. Hankara, whatever ego we have, that is Duryodhana. Like that, even Kauravas and Pandavas are within our body itself. So, you need to shun all bad qualities. You need to shun all the bad qualities. Only good qualities you have to follow. You think this is as a chariot, this body as a chariot, and Atma is the Arjuna, Paramatma is also there. Leave the decision of all your actions to Paramatma. Make him the charioteer like Arjuna made Krishna's charioteer in Kurukshetra. Like this you can relate your life with Mahabharata and Ramayana. Similar thing, even Rama also same thing. Sita Mata is Atma, Ahankara is Ravana. Like that we can take the names, imagine and change yourselves for being an intelligent person to get out of this life cycle. That at once we become free and material advancement by the association with the devotees. This clearance of misgivings of material existence at once takes place by the association with the Lord's devotees who are able to inject the transcendental sound into the depths of bewildered heart. What I am doing here, same thing. Whatever is given in scriptures, because I have the knowledge of those scriptures, I am trying to inject those qualities in all the devotees who are present here, so that they would change. They would change for their. If you hear, I am not going to be benefited. You are the person who get benefit. So like that, I am trying to inject the good things in you. Maybe while telling Mahabharata, I might tell about Duryodhana, Dushasana, but it's not that you should grab that knowledge. You should shun those qualities and follow what Pandavas, Vidura, all these people, Dharma, who followed Dharma. Like that. And inject the transcendental sound into the depths of bewildered heart, and thus make one practically liberated from all the lamentation and illusion. It's not that you are very happy. Because of so many problems you are facing today, you will be lamenting. What is that I am doing? I am doing wrong. You say, no, this is the only thing I have to do. You will do a lot of lamentation will be there. You will be bewildered. You will be in confusion state, and a lot of illusion will be there. That is a summary of pacifying measures for those who are affected by the reaction of stringent material laws. Here, what Krishna Paramatma has, while offering Jalatarpana to the dead people in the Kurukshetra war, some crores of people, 4 crores, 60 lakhs people have died. For them, Pandavas were offering Jalatarpana. Along with them, all the widows have come there. Everybody were weeping. At that time, Krishna and many other munis and sages they pacified them, saying this is the law of the nature. So you have to be convinced. You convince them. This is whatever in this verse it is told how to pacify. That is the only narrated much of it. That is a summary of pacifying measures of those affected by the reaction of stringent material laws exhibited in the forms of birth, death, old age and disease. Because none of them are inevitable. You have to, you can't stop anything. From childish, you can't be as a child for a long time. From child you need to become a youth. Once you become a youth, you will get married and you will become middle-aged and then old age. You can't stop any of them. This is a continuous process. You can't stop any of them. Diseases will come. You can't stop the diseases also. You can try to prevent them by taking healthy food and by maintaining cleanliness, other things. But also that's only prevention. But if it is written in your fortune, you have to face that one. Whether it is fortune or unfortunate, whatever it is, you need to face it. You can't lament for that. And which are insoluble factors of material existence. The victims of war, namely the family members of Kurus, were lamenting the problems of death, and the Lord pacified them on the basis of knowledge. Here Kuru means it is not only Kauravas. Pandavas also, they are also Kurus only. Only for a short time when Dhritarashtra was there, he divided his sons as Kurus and his Pandu sons as Pandavas. But otherwise here, even Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, they also lost their sons like Abhimanyu, Upapandavas and other people. So they were also lamenting. Krishna pacified everybody. Krishna pacified, Krishna as well as along with him, Munis and sages, they pacified him. The clever Duryodhana and his party cunningly usurped the kingdom of Yudhishthira. He, by cheating in the gambling game, he cheated the Pandavas and took over the entire planet. Because Dharmaraja, after getting his share of Canto Prastha, which was converted into Indraprastha, he became the king first. But after performing Rajayaga and winning all over the world, he became the emperor. And this fellow, Duryodhana, was only king of that Hastinapura. So, but by cheating Dharmaraja in the gambling game, he took over the entire world under his control. And by the grace of Lord, Krishna only helped Pandavas to recover. And the recovery was executed, and the unscrupulous kings who joined the Duryodhana camp, they were all killed. They were all killed by Krishna himself. In the war, you don't see that Krishna is holding any weapon. Only Pandavas and their army, they are holding the weapon. Krishna is only doing the driving part, charioted part. But otherwise, Krishna is the only reason. He only made them to be killed by these people. Others also died, their duration of life of having decreased for their rough handling of the hair of Queen Draupadi. See, many here totally 4 crores 60 lakhs people died in the Kurukshetra war. Not just the 18 Akshoni. 18 Akshoni means it's only about 4 to 5 lakhs. Not 4 to 5 lakhs. Or than 10 lakhs, that's all. But they have 4 crores 60 lakhs have died. Who are they means? They are all supporting persons in the this thing. Like in a chariot, if you see the movie or TV, what happens, they show warrior will be there, charioteer is there, that's all. But in actually, there will be about 10 to 15 people in the chariot. As soon as the bow is broken down, another bow has to be taken. By the time the warrior takes it, he will be killed by the opposite person. So, helper will be holding readily a bow in his hand, a sword in his hand. As long as the weapon is broken, he will immediately hit you. That person need not break, and he will be feeling thirsty. Somebody will be feeding him water. Somebody will be feeding this, because there is no brunch break, lunch break, nothing is there. Because right from sunrise to sunset, it is the war is taking place. Sometimes in the night also it is taking place. So there is no lunch break for all those things. So many providers, and somebody will be injured. for him to be immediately somebody will put the bandage, even doctors will be there. But at the end, all of them are killed. All of them are killed, but few of them, because their lifespan has ended. Even good people like Drupada, Abhimanyu, Virata, even good people have died because their lifespan has ended. And they have died for the cause of keeping up the Dharma by Krishna Paramatma. As a service to God, they have died. Whereas these people, as the enemies, they died. As adharma, they performed, adharma, they have died. Like that it happens. So, we shall stop for today and we shall meet again from Tuesday to Friday for Bhagavatam during this morning time, and Tuesday, Wednesday evening Mahabharata, Thursday is Ramayana in Hindi. So before leaving for today, we shall chant Hare Krishna mantra loudly 10 times. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the incarnation of Krishna himself, he taken the birth of devotee and he has given us this Hare Krishna Mahamantra and instructed to chant like that. Prabhu is chanting on the bead that contains 108 beads, Japamala. Hare Krishna Mahamantra to be chanted 108 times into 64 rounds. And that might take some 6-7 hours, which was possible about 7 days ago when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is instructed. But now I think, I don't blame anybody, but they need to go to their colleges or their offices, whatever it is there, but then they can't spend time. So at least you do 1 or 2 rounds at home or in temple, wherever in a clean place, sit down, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 10 times. Thereafter, with bead or without bead. For us, chanting is important, meditating is important. So do as many times as possible, because at the end of our life, we need to remember Krishna to go back to Godhead. Going back to Godhead means moksha or the liberation. That is what we need. Because we have taken many lakhs and lakhs of lives earlier, we need to escape from that. Like calendar year, January to December, again January repeats. Like we must have born like ant or mosquito or housefly or a bear or a lion. We do not know. All those things we have taken. Maybe sometimes, many times as chicken and cock we have taken. Because many people they cut and eat. So when they cut and eat, what happens? N number of times you cut and eat, into 10 times you will take that birth. Once you clap and kill some 10 mosquitoes, 10 into 10, 100 times you will take birth of mosquito. So to avoid all these things, we need to attain salvation, moksha. For that one, we easy in this Kali Yuga time, because there are many other Krishna mantras are there. All those are regulated with many conditions that we can't follow in the Kali Yuga. Only few can follow, others cannot follow. For everybody, whatever varna they belong, they are Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, I am not telling anything. Every human being, they who has intelligence should chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra without any regulations. It is there, right? 24 hours into our lifetime. And initially you can do one thing, you practice it for a few days, 15 days, a month, you see how much peace of mind you will have and how successful you will be in your college or your profession, whatever it is, you will be very happy. Otherwise, when your mind is not peace, you will not be happy. So, for that reason, you practice it for a few days and see, and continue to for your lifetime. You can also do one thing on the wall. There is a QR code is there. You can scan the QR code through WhatsApp camera, so that you will become the member of the temple group and you will know all the temple programs. Every day, daily program you will know. You can scan through only WhatsApp camera, that one. So, we shall chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 10 times and leave for today. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, please tell loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Swasti Prabhyapayantyam Nyayena Margena Mahishaha Gobhashvastu Nityam Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu Kayena Vacha Manasendrupya Buddhyatpate Swabhavan Karomi Idyat Parsmai Naranati Sarpayami Sivan Nar Sarpayam Sarvam Sri Krishna Mangalam Jai Sri Radha Upnath ki Jai Jagannath Baldar Sudamai ki Jai Narsingh Bhagwan ki Jai Sri Maharaj ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai Sri Pancharatva ki Jai Sri Madhva Granth ki Jai Sri Harshamavant ki Jai Sri Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. Today I have done only